can I help?
Oh, these two are here.
I serve the queen.
Thanks for coming to find us. Arnwold could use more like you.
The hunt
We're
must
the lucky
go.
ones. We'll hunt another day.
Greetings.
I must say, I'm looking forward to the opportunity to working on such a fine working with such a fine specimen. Yeah, this is good going right here. I'll make you something special from it.
Farewell.
Ah, Jesus! Now I'm par with what I got. Looks the same too. Nah. I'll use the egg beater.
Invaders aren't the only danger in the woods.
Oh, played. Ah, the hero of the hour returns. Thank you for liberating my supplies. Our grove desperately needs them in these trying times.
Watch the shadows.
Tricky Spriggans. Good. I'm glad you found them alive. Of course, we'll be unable to put them to work until the threat is dealt with. They're able to continue their crafts in peace. I'm sure Sorsha will understand.
Let them see you coming.
Good. It is the way of nature for the stronger to prevail.
We will.
Cursed tools, and you brought them back. Uncursed, I must say. I was not entirely expecting you to be quite so successful.
For queen and throne.
So... And now? And anything else? No. We're done here.
Is this what you need? I hope to see you again.
I've actually reached friendly with them, surprisingly. As I've gone on, they've been... Ah... This is with the Wild Hunt, not the Court of the Wild. The Court of Night, that's, That's a different one.
Spirit's turmoil, nightmare given form, dreamweaver calls for aid.
Yeah, this must be...
Oh, thank the queen you're here.
You, Sarah. Remember, she died, nightmare, all that. Then again, she was granted peace by a wound, wasn't she? So it wouldn't be her. Who the fuck would it be then? I feel like this was probably meant to be someone like we'll know.
Hello there.
Maybe it's Spirit and Wild Seed. Within this seed rests a powerful spirit. Within this seed rests a powerful agent of nature. When they die, their spirit was brought directly to Ardenweald. It is our honor to care for them as they dream and prepare for rebirth on their world. The interesting is, though, they seem to know you. Isn't that something?
Enjoy the
Yeah. The only one I can think of is you, Sarah.
welcome.
Oh, you have a spirit cradle. They'll be quite useful indeed. Assuming we can calm this chaos, of course. The Wild Seed you bonded with is having intense nightmares. They're manifesting all over the grove. I hate when that happens. Oh, this isn't good. As soon as you left, the spirit's nightmares spilled out all over Tirna. I've done everything to try and soothe her. I've tried singing to her, I've tried telling her stories, but nothing seems to calm her. Would you confront and dispel her nightmares? That might be the only thing that will work.
Nothing seems to end the nightmares. Could you try a more direct approach?
Sorry about the fan, I just need to turn it on again for a bit. Ah! All these nightmares come from just one spirit? How is that possible? Let's do something to the spirit before nightmares overtake us all. This is unheard of. How are these manifesting? what spirit is so powerful that their nightmares become real? Yeah, there's literally no other way for this to be on but you, Sarah. Actually, there is one other person, but I doubt they'll be this powerful. Like people from here. They're all nature spirits that have fallen and are tied in with Nightmare. What spirit is, that one's just standing there looking. Completely calm. Oh, Patrick. It's kind of almost as if they didn't expect him to be in this phase, so he's just standing there. Not even cowering around. This is unheard of. How are these manifesting? Grateful the keepers of the grove have let me stay here. Promise I'll make the most of their hospitality. They didn't get credit around for that. It was tagged. And there's also always talks about the dreamer, like here, visions of the dreamer or awaken the dreamer. It's clearly hinting at you, Sarah. Oh, there's Kota again. Innkeeper's joining in here. Little Wing is too. Whatever, whoever Little Wing is. There we go. And for the other guy, you know, the guy who got half digested earlier, thankfully he isn't here. He's had enough today.
Oh, looks like the spirit is calm again. Thank you, friend.
Sounds condescending or something. I see the dreams of the spirits. They are beautiful. There. That seems to have calmed her. I can feel her dreams begin to ease. I do have a knack for this. But I'm worried we're only buying time and we need to do something more drastic.
Dream on.
The way to Hibernial Hollow. I've never seen a wild seed quite like this one. Even the ones that bonded with their caretakers in the past never manifested nightmares like this. Then again, we also have we've also never had a living mortal in our midst. We need to bring this wild seed to Hibernial Hollow. There it can receive the care and attention it needs. Place it in the spirit cradle. And ask Nyla if she would accompany you. Poor Silvar has been directionless since the fall of her grove. This will be good for her.
The wild seed will fare better at Hibernial Hollow. Perhaps Naya would like to come with you.
It feels as the Ardenfell is falling apart. First possessed and a strange monster attacking Tirna. Did you need some, Palnai? Think the wild seed responsible for this to Hibernial Hollow. Could use your help bringing it there.
Eyes to the stars. I would be glad to join you. I'll prepare for the journey.
bearishman walked right here.
The forest needs
I'm
us.
surprised that any wild seed could spawn such nightmares.
Watch your step.
Dreams are beautiful.
I'll fly ahead to Hibernal Hollow and convince the Drummond Atoll to help us. Hopefully she will have agreed by the time... Actually, wasn't there a name we recognized on the seed list earlier? Would this be one of the seeds that was consigned down here? Because we did recognize the name. Or, then again...
Float on the wind.
The Dreamer. That's what Ysera was always called, so... Well, technically it is dreaming here and could be used to refer to any important dreamer. This might be whoever was on that list earlier who I've now forgotten. Or... it is Ysera. We'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Hopefully she will have agreed by the time you and Naya have arrived. So Wild Seed seems to take comfort in your presence, so we need to stay close to it. Naya will also need to sing to the Wild Seed to keep it calm, or else the nightmares may return. The Spriggans love to interrupt their songs, so be on the lookout for them. Let me know when you're ready to head off. There's a lot of strange things that have happened recently. I don't quite recall ever seeing Ardenweld in so much chaos.
See you later, Naya. Take my heart. Its music can help soothe the Wild Seed. I'll meet you in Hibernal Hollow. Safe journey, you three.
Thank you for bringing me along. I'm sorry you couldn't speak to the Queen.
It's just her realm at risk.
I'll do whatever I can
Not my
to help
problem.
You meet with her, just like you helped me.
Just her entire realm at risk of the Exiled One breaking out. Not important at all.
The nightmares return. I need to play the harp. Spriggans, look out!
Because you're a cunt.
Song must be attracting them. More nightmares. Guard me while I soothe the Wild Seed.
Shit's going down over here. Of course. Shit's going poorly at this side for us too.
Every Wild Seed is precious. We've lost so many.
Especially
I wish
this
the
one.
Winter Queen could save them all.
Hold! The road is not safe.
You're telling me. See,
Wait.
this is why I need some shotties.
Glitterfall Heights. Perhaps you can do so again.
Oh yeah, you. Yeah, this is why. Get some guns. It will solve everything. Oh no, there's some possessed satyr people coming at me. Shotgun. I'll be cleaning up imitation watermelon for a while, but it'll be fine.
Are you in need of the Wild Hunt?
It's good to see you again. The Wild Hunt could use your help. The Wild Hunt is on the line against these monsters, at least they overrun the road to Hibernal Hollow. Too many of my fellow hunters have been possessed by the dark magic of the twisted masks. Do you hear? We might be able to turn the tide. Aid any hunters you find before our foes turn them against us. I'll meet you further away in the meadow. If we rally our numbers, we can bring an end to this battle.
The forest will endure. Come, many are in need of aid.
Typical. Oh, thank you, Grove Defender.
This is no time to rest.
They may lend me some aid. Huh.
You have my thanks.
The fight continues for Ardenweald.
Ooh, that one got ganked. Here's the ore. Ah, thank you. That's what I always wanted. Nice. It's very generous with the ore.
You were twisting me into one of them.
Yeah.
Their numbers grow with every battle.
Use gun. Point directly to head. Imagine the Maldraxxus arena, you know, they get some engineers in there at long last, and it's just like, okay, we got a new contestant. It's this dude in a fucking bomber jet. And just, no one can hit it.
They command a giant beast. Many of us fell to its claws.
Then it will fall to ours.
Use larger gun.
What do you fight?
Thank you for rescuing my fellow hunters. We'll have time to respect those who return to Saigo when this is all over. But weren't others saying that when you die it's oblivion? Make up your minds! Or is this mysticism? Nearby monstrosities have been torturing our efforts to clear the meadow. Together, we can bring it down. You and I will face off against the beast. When the time's right, I'll call for the hunt to charge. The Wild Hunt suffered too many losses today. The Wild Hunt has suffered too many losses. Today, we'll claim victory against these monsters. After slaying too many Wild Hunt, we must put a stop to it.
Do what you must. Our ally and I strike first. The rest of you attack when I sound the horn.
They're called Vulpin, but isn't that the same name as the player race? I have no need for Twilight Bark. I should go auction it at some stage. Does not go for much. Whatever. What's up, asshole? Really? We only had the other one here. This is a bit taller, but it has about the same health as the ones we fought with her.
Mortal, take up the horn! Wild Hunt, now!
went immune there. Of course it did. I had it right where I wanted it.
For you and me was but one battle. I fear many more await us.
No shit. Fun work, Palnai. This won't win our war, but will always help us in the fight for Soren's meadow. Thanks to your efforts, we've turned the tide of battle. We won't soon forget your aid. Should be able to hold Soren's meadow now that its brood is dead. Ride with us, Palnai. Let us return to the road on your wild steed.
Take our stand and ride with us, friend.
The blighted stand in our path.
Run them down! The Wild Hunt will cull you from Ardenweald!
Well, if they were this easy to kill, why didn't you do this sooner?
You're back. The wild seed was growing restless.
Christ, I'm a father now, aren't I?
I serve.
It is good to see part of Wild Hunt's strength restored. And also that you found the spirit cradle of use. Now, let us bring the wild seed within it to Hibernial Hollow. You've done the Wild Hunt a great service. It must repay you in some way. But Soren's meadow has turned with the brute defeated. The blight forces lose their strength. I wish to escort you to Hibernial Hollow. Speak to me whenever you wish to depart.
Do you must.
Now.
Come, we ride for Hibernal Hollow.
Thank you for escorting us, Erlon. It puts me in
These
good
aren't
stead when
targetable.
we are protected by a fierce huntsman.
It was not always so. I joined the Wild Hunt only recently. After my grove had to be sacrificed to save the others.
My grove was lost as well, but not to the drought. We were overrun by masked fae. My friends.
I am sorry, Naya. If only the Wild Hunt could have been there. But our numbers are stretched perilously thin.
And so is the Winter Queen.
She bears the greatest burden of us all. We must do what we can to share it.
Emissary to Night Court.
Please, Alioth, help us end this spirit's nightmare.
Though our resources are stretched thin, I will do what I can. In nature.
Who are you? I'm Alioth, Droman of the Hibernial Hollow. Protect the tree and all who live within these walls. Before that, I lived on a beautiful world full of lush forests, and sparkling seas. I was a god, a powerful spirit of the wilderness. My fur was full of stars, my teeth could crack mountains. What happened? I died. Green fire rained from the heavens and burned our forests. Boiled our seas. I did all that I could, but it was not enough. My world died too. When the many worlds snuffed out by the Burning Legion. But the Queen's Grace was born here in Ardenweald, and the spirits here in the Hollow are my responsibility. Don't you want to be reborn in your own world? Even if I still had a home to return to, I could not. This is the way of things.
For Queen and Grove.
Dreamweavers told me much about your strange wild seed. I'll do what I can to help.
The darkness must wane.
Wild Seed tells me of a ritual to quell the Wild Seed's nightmares, but it will require anima. So named Progolo lives beneath this tree, gathering anima for grove caretakers to use. His mortal life came to a violent end, and his soul has been skittish ever since. He'll not respond well to your current form. I'll grant you the ability to assume the soul shape of a fox. Approach Progolo in your new form to gain his trust and ask for his anima.
Accept this portion of my power, mortal. Use it to alter your shape into one that the soul below will find more welcoming.
We'll prepare the ritual.
The other side. Oh, Night Elf. It's so good to be in the forest once again. Thank you. Our new home, it's so beautiful. I can't help but think of all those lost. Why did this have to happen? Greetings. Are you here for the anima? Pergolo has been making sure to keep it stored for any wild seeds that may need it. Those nasty spriggans and blighted creatures won't get their hands on this. Pergolo is one of the bravest souls in the Yardworld. Nothing gets by him. Drummond Atoli said you were storing anima that we could use to help a wild seed. Of course, Pergolo saved this anima just to use just for an event like this. Here you go. Take care, and if you need and remember, Pergolo is one of the bravest souls in the Ardenwald. Thank you, Pergolo. I'll use this anima to help the wild seed. Ignore it.
How can I help?
From the ritual.
Let's hope this is enough.
From my mouth. I'm firing my face beam.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think it fucking worked.
No, the nightmares still linger. We need more anima.
I may know we can acquire more.
Guy owes me some favors. It's gonna be difficult, but I know of a place where there may be enough anima to help this wild seed.
The forest will.
It goes to Tirna Noch. It is clear that we need more anima than this grove can provide. I may know of a way we can acquire some. Many of the Mask Fae have been collecting anima for some unknown purpose. Pros, we take it back from them. The wild hunt has tracked them to Tirna Noch, my former grove. Long has it been since I walked beneath its boughs. Not since it was left to wither, so that other groves might survive. I remember it well.
I'll meet you outside of my former grove. A place of memories and of loss.
I will join you. Perhaps I can help find what we need.
Are you in need of the wild hunt? The forest will.
The wilds tremble before my fury! The nightmare's veil is lifted. I return at last to the long slumber, to the great forest beyond, until I may serve the wilds again.
Welcome to my grove, friend. My queen. I shall protect these souls through their winter. I shall see them reborn in their spring. No matter what trial I face. I swear it, my queen. I swear it. Rest well. And dream. Season after season of this drought. Here. Here. It's so little. I know.
claim everything from this grove. Everything.
No! This is my grove! You will not destroy them!
Erelon! We are not your enemy.
Anyone who threatens my grove is my enemy. I swore an oath. My queen. I kept faith all this time that you would save us. And now you send scavengers to my grove? Why?
You saw what is to come.
Ardenweald is dying.
It must be saved. The Queen is called the Wild Hunt.
We have culled your grove, so that others might live.
Will you sacrifice one soul for the forest entire? Or will you keep your oath?
Your heart is pure. I will honor your choice.
One last time, you serve the wilds. You will not be forgotten. Forgive me, friend. I will hunt for you, my queen. For Ardenweald. And for the souls we can yet save. I swear it. I swear it.
So, and with that, Ursoc has been perma-killed. He's just gone. So that sucks. Like, literally, he died, and now he's died again in the afterlife. It's a pretty shit afterlife that you can die again in it. Again, it's not helping me, it's not exactly winning me over to this setting. That's like, oh yeah, you know these characters you like? Yeah, they're just wiped from existence. I'm not quite digging it. Oh, to be fair, I didn't care much for Ursoc, but it was just like, hey, he was fine. 1 second. Hey folks. You also think someone could have at least told him first, since they apparently knew he was there. They just went, let's just scavenge this place first. Totally won't react poorly on him. Some of those displaced by the fallen groves have made a home for themselves at the base of the heart of the forest. Borneo Hollow is fortunate. We have supplies when they may not. If you would, bring these to Flingwir. They care for refugees there.
For Queen and Grove.
Turn that back on. I thought I saw a second quest nearby. That's the second time that's happened. Supplies for refugees at the heart of the forest.
Welcome to my grove.
Under Vivian. So it was Sarah. Nightmare. Anyway, I already have talked to you. I'm gonna heart back and I'm gonna deal with some auctions.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Really? Nothing?
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
Bit of cash. Out of curiosity.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
It'd be amazing if all this sold. Of course, I'm undercut. It's like immediately I just get undercut. It's done. Of course. Of course. Typical. Again. Jesus Christ, people.
If you find anything exotic,
Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll continue next time. It's late.